Welcome, dear students. Welcome to the Belgian Maths Academy in Ahmednagar. In previous lecture, we discussed the exercise 1.1 in mathematics first for the 11th standard. In exercise 1.1, we discussed the example number 1 to 9. Now we discuss the example number 10. 10 to last example. This is the exercise 1.1 and example number 10. Example number 10. The example is the measurements of angle. The measurements of angle of triangle is in AP. The measurement of angles are in AP. Are in AP. And the greatest angle is 5 times the smallest angle. The smallest angle. Find the angles in degree and radian. Find the angles in degree and radian. Now see this example again. Example is the measurement of given angle of the triangles are in arithmetic progression. AP stands for the arithmetic progression. And if arithmetic progression is there, and one more condition, greatest angle is 5 times of the smallest angle, then find the angle of the triangles. Now for this solution, consider the angles of a triangles are A minus B, A and A plus B. These are the three angles. First angle is A minus D, second is A, and third is A plus B. Now, condition. But greatest angle is 5 times of smallest. It is the given condition. Now in this triangle, A minus D is the smallest angle, A is the and A plus B is the greatest angle. A is the middle angle. So greatest angle is 5 times of the smallest angle. Therefore we written as A plus D equal to 5 times. Times means multiplication of the smallest angle. A plus B equal to 5 multiply A minus D. A minus B. Now say this. A plus B equal to 5A minus 5B. Therefore, 5D is transferred into this side. We get D plus D, 5D equal to 5A minus A. So that will be 6D equal to 4a, 60 equal to 4a. So this equation is called as the number 1. From this condition, we have to simplify this and we get this result. Now, we know that the property of the triangle, sum of angle of triangle is 180 degree. It is the property of given triangle. And angle of triangle is in arithmetic progression. These are the three angles. So we take the addition of these three angles. First is a minus b, second is a, third angle is a plus b. That addition is 180 degree. Plus b and minus b cancel, we get 3a equal to 180. Therefore, a is equal to 60 degree. Angle A is 60 degree. Now put this angle in equation 1. Put A equal to 60 degree in equation 1. In equation 1, we get 6 multiplied d equal to 5. Sorry, 4, not 5. 4 multiplied a. A is the 60 degree. So d is equal to 4 multiplied 60 upon 6. So we get 4 multiplied by 10. So d is equal to 40 degree. So that is the value of d. Now we calculate these three angles of a triangles. Three angles of a triangle. Now, first angle is a minus b. So a is the 60 degree, b is the 40. So that subtraction is 20 degree. And 20 degree is converted into radian measurements. Therefore, we written as 20 degree equal to 20 multiplied by upon 180. So that calculation is pi upon 9 radian. 20 divide to the 180. Second one, A, that angle already is 60 degree. Second angle is 60 degree. This 60 degree is converted into radian measurements. Multiplied by pi upon 180 degree. So that is pi by 3 radian. And number 3, A plus B. So that will be 60 plus 20. 60 plus 40, not 20. So that addition is 100 degree. And therefore, 100 degree is converted into radian. Is equal to 0 and 0 get cancelled. 10 and 18 is divided by the 2. So we get 5 upon 9 radian. So that is the solution. So answer of this example is 20 degree, 60 degree and 100 degree. Or in radian measurement, it is pi by 9, pi by 3 and 5 pi upon 9. All are the radians. So that is the required solution of this example. angle of triangles are in arithmetic progression. If any three numbers or any three angles, particularly angles, are in arithmetic progression, then we selected this relation. First angle a minus d, second is a, third is a plus d. Solving by their given condition, apply the property of triangle, calculate the value of a, and get the required triangle. So that is the required solution of the given example. Now, so their example is completed now. Now we see the next example, and that example is number 10. Example number 10. Again we write the exercise 1.1. Example number 10 is completed. Now example number 11. Example is in a cyclic quadrilateral in a cyclic quadrilateral, two adjacent angles are 40 degree and pi by 3. 40 degree and pi by 3 radian. Find the angles of cyclic quadrilateral. So this example is solved by using the properties of cyclic quadrilaterals. What is meant by cyclic quadrilateral? Now see this figure. Now it is the circle, and we have to draw the any quadrilateral into that circle. Then that quadrilateral is called as the cyclic. Means every and each vertices of the quadrilateral exactly lie on the circle. And in this case, suppose these names are A, B, C and D. And we consider that any two adjacent angles, maybe angle C or maybe angle this D. Suppose C is 40 degree and D is pi by 3 radian. And we calculate the remaining two angles. Okay. Now see this, in quadrilateral ABC, angle C is 40 degree, angle D is pi by 3 radian. This pi by 3 is always converted into degree. Pi by 3 multiply 180 upon pi, so that is the 60 degree. That will be 60 degree. Now write the property of the cyclic quadrilateral. In cyclic quadrilateral, in a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of opposite angle is 180 degree. Opposite angle, sum of the opposite angles are 180 degree. Now see the figure. Angle C and angle A are opposite, so their addition is 180 degree. Therefore we write angle A plus angle C equal to 180, as well as second one, angle D plus angle B equal to 180. B and D are opposite to each other. Now angle A, angle C is 40 degree equal to 180. So angle A is 180 minus 40. Therefore, this subtraction is 140 degree. Similarly, we calculate the angle B. Measurement of angle B is 60 degree plus angle B equal to 180. So angle B equal to 180 minus 60. That subtraction is 120. These are the two angles of the quadrilaterals. So that is the example. Totally depends upon the cyclic quadrilateral properties. Opposite, sum of the opposite angles are equal to 180 degree. So that is the example number 11. Now example number 12 is very simple. That example is solved at homework. Example number 12. Now we calculate the example number 13. Calculate the example number 13. See this, in example number 13, in the example number 13, example is find the degree and radian. Degree and radian. Find the degree and radian measure of degree and radian measure of exterior and interior. Exterior and interior angle. Exterior and interior angle of regular exterior and interior angle of regular. Number 1, that is pentagon. Second one is hexagon. Number 3 is septagon. Number 4 is octagon. These are the regular polygons. Okay. Now we calculate the exterior angle and interior angle of these regular polygons. For this solution, we using the some formulas, and that formulas are very simple. Now first formula for the exterior angle. Exterior angle of polygon. Any regular polygon. Exterior angle of polygon is 360 degree divided by the n, where n means number of sides of the polygon, number of sides of the polygon, and the second one, second interior angle is equal to 180 minus exterior angle. Interior angle is equal to 180 minus exterior angle, or any one. Exterior angle is equal to maybe 180 minus interior angle, because of sum of the exterior angle and interior angles are same. So that's why we using these two formulas give the any one type of the measurements of the regular polygons. Now we are solving the first pentagon. Pentagon means number of sides. In pentagon, number of sides n equal to how much? So that is the 5. Number of sides are 5. First we calculate the exterior angle. Exterior angle of pentagon, that will be 360 degree upon 5. So answer is 5 to 7, 35, and 5 to 2 are 10, that is the 72 degree. Okay. 72 degree. Now this degree is converted into radian measurements. 72 degree multiplied pi upon 180 pi upon 180, and 72 and 180 is divisible by 36. So we 36 to the 72 and 36 to 3 the 100, 36 to 5 36 to 5 the 180. So that is 36 to 5 the 180. 2 pi upon 5 radian. Now interior angle equal 180 minus exterior angle equal to 180 minus exterior angle. So 180 minus exterior angle is 72, and this subtraction. So that is the 108 degree. 108 degree. So that is the interior angle. That interior angle is converted into degree. Converted into radian measurements. Therefore, 108 degree equal to 108 multiplied by pi upon 180. These two numbers are again divisible by the 36. Divisible by 36. 36 to 3 is 180, and 36 to 5 is 180. So this multiplication 3 pi upon 5 radian. So therefore answer of this pentagon is 72 degree, 108 degree, or 2 pi upon 5 रेडियन and 3 pi upon 5 radian. 3 pi upon 5 radian. So that is the solution of this example. Now this pentagon number of sides are 5. Similarly, we can solving the hexagon means number of sides are 6. Again apply the same process, same formula, same process, we get the required answer. Septagon, that is number of sides is 7. Number of sides are 7. Okay. Then octagon means number of sides are 8. Number of sides are 8. So we can solving this example. Okay. So it is the solution. Remaining examples are solved in homework. So now in exercise 1.1, in exercise 1.1, we have to taking the last example, and that example is totally depends upon. Now see, first we see this example. Number 14. Find the angle. Find the angle between. Find the angle between our hand and minute hand our hand and minute hand in a clock at, and there are the totally 6 examples. Now first example is 10 past 11. 10 past 11. So what is the time in the clock? 10 past 11. The 10 past 11 means 11 hours and 10 minutes. 11 hours and 10 minutes. 10, 11 past means 11 hours and 10 minutes. If we solving this type of examples, the difference between minute hand and hour hand, we have to require some basic formulas. Now see this. In this clock, 12, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 1, that is 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. These are the numbers on a clock. Now it is the minute hour and it is the minute hand and it is the hour hand. Now minute hand making the first one, minute hand making 30-degree angle between any two consecutive नंबर. इसका मतलब क्या है कि मिनट हैंड जो है वो कौन से भी नेबर में जो नंबर रहते हैं उसके बीच में वो 30 डिग्री एंगल वो बनाता है। मतलब अगर वो 12 से 1 तक मूव करता है तो वो 30 डिग्री का एंगल तैयार करता है। अगर वो 1 से 2 तक जाता है तो भी 30 डिग्री, तो भी वो कितना होता है 30 डिग्री। बिकॉज ऑफ 360, how can get this 36 degree? So 36 upon 12, so that division is 30 degree. Total numbers are 12, so 36 upon 12 will get 30 degree. That's why unit hand making the 30 degree angle in between the any two consecutive numbers. Now second thing is that our hand in 60 minutes, it making in 60 minutes in it making the in 60 minutes in making it making the in 60 minutes it making the 5 degree angle between any two consecutive numbers. Any two consecutive numbers. Now we solving the first. We have to solving the first. Now see this. 10 past 11. 10 past 11. It means 10 past 11. It means the minute hand completed minute hand completed now see this minute hand completed after 12 it is 1 2 and 3, so it completed the 3 numbers after 3, so that's why it is 3 and every and each consecutive number is 30 degree, so that completed the 90 degree. अगर मिनट काटा 12 पे होता है और वो 1 तक आता है तो वो कितना 30 डिग्री का एंगल तैयार है, उसके बाद 2 तक का 30, उसके बाद 3 तक का कितना हो 30, तो टोटल मिला के कितना हो 90 डिग्री. Now the hour hand की पोजीशन कहां तक है आप देखिए, फिर से देखिए ये 12 ये 3 6 यहां पर 9 7 8 10 और 11, यहां पर 1 यहां पर 2 4 और 5, और हमारे क्लॉक में अभी कितने बजे 11:10 तो आवर हैंड जो है वो 11 से थोड़ा सा आगे रहेगा यहाँ, और मिनट हैंड जो है वो 11:10 तो वो एग्जैक्टली कहां पे होगा 2 पे, आवर हैंड कहां पे होगा 11 से थोड़ा सा आगे, तो मिनट हैंड कितना एंगल तय बनाता है वो 11 से 12 तक 30 डिग्री, 12 से 1 तक 30 और 1 से 2 तक 30 डिग्री, तो टोटल कितना हुआ 90 डिग्री. अब आवर हैंड ने कितना एंगल कवर किया है वो भी हमें कैलकुलेट करना है, तो 12 बजे से आगे कितने मिनट हुए 10 मिनट, 11:10 हो, our hand completed the angle, तो वो कैसे निकालते थे? 11:10 सो 10 multiplied by 30 upon 60। ये 30 upon 60 क्यों लिया हमने? हमें पता है कि ये आवर्स जो है वो 60 मिनट में वो 11 से कहां तक जाता है? 12 तक। मतलब वो एंगल कितना रहता है? 30 डिग्री। और वो कितने टाइम में कवर करता है? तो 60 डिग्री में वो कवर करता है, इसलिए उसको 60 से डिवाइड करना है। अब इनका कैलकुलेशन 0 0 और 6 to 5 मतलब कितना हुआ? ये 5 डिग्री। मतलब कितना हुआ? ये 5 डिग्री हो गया। अब टोटल और रिक्वायर्ड एंगल, रिक्वायर्ड एंगल जैसे 11:10 का है, तो मिनिट हैंड का एंगल कितना है? 90 डिग्री का है। और मिनिट हैंड आपने कहां से कहां तक कवर किया था? एग्जैक्टली 11 से 2 तक। मतलब आवर हैंड ने जितना भी एंगल कवर किया है वो एंगल आपको 90 डिग्री से सबट्रैक्ट करना पड़ेगा। सो 90 माइनस 5 ये कितना हुआ? 85 डिग्री। तो 11:10 के बाद आवर हैंड और मिनिट हैंड में कितना एंगल रहेगा? वो रहेगा 85 डिग्री का। 85 डिग्री का। अभी और एक एग्जांपल हम लेते हैं, इसके सेकंड का एग्जांपल है, वो भी देखो, फिर से आपके कुछ ज्यादा ध्यान में आएगा। अभी देखिए सेकंड में क्या दिया है? 20 past 7। 20 past 7 मतलब आपके क्लॉक में अभी कितने बजे? 7:20 हो गए। उस वक्त इन आवर हैंड और मिनिट हैंड का जो एंगल है डिफरेंस का, वो हमें निकालना है। अभी देखिए फिर से एक बार इस तरह का क्लॉक हम ड्रॉ करते हैं। आपको ये पूरी तरह मालूम है क्लॉक, इसको ज्यादा समझने की जरूरत नहीं। यहाँ पर 1 और 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 and 11। अभी देखिए 7:20 हो गए। 7:20। तो मिनट काटा जो है वो कहां पे होगा? 20 मिनट्स मतलब 5 10 15 एंड 20, वो एग्जैक्टली कहां पे होगा? 4 पे। मिनट हैंड्स एंड आवर हैंड वो कहां पे? 7 से थोड़ा सा आगे। 7 से थोड़ा सा आगे। अभी इन दोनों के बीच का एंगल हमें निकालना है। पहले तो हम निकालते इसके बीच का जो एंगल है वो द मिनिट हैंड कवर बोलो या फिर कंप्लीट बोलो, कवर्स कितने डिग्री का? अभी ये इसको काउंट करेंगे। 1 2 और 7 तक कितने? 3 नंबर्स हो गए, 3 पार्ट्स हो गए उसके। 5 तक 1, 6 तक 2 और 7 तक कितने हो गए? 3। तो again we multiply by 3 into 30, so that will be 90 degree. कहां से कहां तक? एग्जैक्टली 4 से 7 तक कितने हो गए? वो टोटल 90 डिग्री हो गए। फिर भी आवर हैंड जो है 7 से थोड़ा सा आगे, मतलब ये एंगल और भी थोड़ा सा बढ़ सकता है। तो आवर हैंड ने कितना एंगल कवर किया है वो भी हमें पहले निकालना है। द आवर हैंड covers angle in 20 minutes, क्योंकि वो 7 से आगे तक चला गया और कितने मिनट तक? 20 मिनट्स तक वो आगे गए। तो उन्होंने कितना एंगल कवर किया है वो भी हमें निकालना है। 20 मल्टीप्लाई 30 अपॉन 60। 20 को कैसे मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं? 30 अपॉन 60 से। तो ये दोनों का डिवाइडेशन अगर हमने किया तो हमें मिलेगा कितना? 10 डिग्री। आवर हैंड ने कितना डिग्री कवर किया? अभी 10 डिग्री तक। और अभी हमें निकालना है रिक्वायर्ड एंगल। मिनिट हैंड का 90 डिग्री और आवर हैंड का 10 डिग्री, दोनों मिलाकर कितने हो गए? 100 डिग्री। तो यहां पर हमने एडिशन की और यहां पर हमने क्या किया? डिफरेंस। यहां पर हमने एडिशन की, यहां पर डिफरेंस किया। क्योंकि डिफरेंस क्यों किया? तो 11 से 2 के बीच का एंगल हमने निकाला एग्जैक्टली 11 से 1 तक का, और आवर हैंड 11 के बीच में आता है, 11 और 1 के बीच, तब जाके हमें ये डिफरेंस करना पड़ता है। और ये जो सेकंड एग्जांपल है उसमें क्या हुआ? 4 से 7 तक का एंगल हमने निकाला, वो टोटली किसका है? मिनिट हैंड का है। और मिनिट हैंड छोड़ के आवर हैंड आगे गए, 7 से आगे गए। तो 7 से आगे जाने के बाद आवर हैंड ने कितना एंगल कवर किया है वो इसी तरह से उसको कैलकुलेट करेंगे और इसलिए उसकी एडिशन की जाती है। यहाँ पे वो मिनिट हैंड के कवर में, यहाँ से वो मिनिट हैंड के बाहर जाता है, इसलिए उसकी एडिशन करनी पड़ती है। सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, we have to complete the exercise 1.1. Now remaining examples are solved by in this method. This method is very simple. This method is very simple. We solving the remaining example at homework, and also we have to see this video and write your comments for the better lecture, for better progress of the next lecture. So we have to meet again in next lecture. So have a nice day.